What's going on? What is going on? What's going on? All right. Let's get this shared up in a couple spots here. Yes, 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 yes. Go live there. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Mm, mm-hmm. Mm-mm. 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 All right. Yes, sir, baby. Let me come over here to X real quick and see where we working at. Let me check my. Oops. Go home. Let me get this pinned real quick. If you notice something new, this is the new Game Day Insights, and it's definitely it was a little, I'm just, I'm used to something different, right? But it is what it is at the end of the day. Uh, so we got a lot of things here. We got a lot of things to look at. It's new. You got more data though. You got more data, and it is what it is. He said Corbin Carroll has been on fire. It definitely has. That sucker. I meant to go live yesterday, but I couldn't get it out. Couldn't get it out. Busy. It's gonna be like that, man. It's gonna be like that. Definitely. It's definitely gonna be like that. Yeah. New game day insights, man. Uh let's see. As you can see, let me 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 see. Mm, some guides here. Mm, still got the NBA, NFL, and MLB. Uh, let me see something here. If when you go to the old site, it's definitely going to direct you to the new site. You know what I'm saying? And definitely it's going to, you would click it and it'll get you here, right? Once you click it, empower your game with winning analytics and da 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 da, right? So it's going to give you a lot. It's going to give you more data. I haven't looked at everything yet outside of MLB. I just breezed through MLB real quick. I'm going to need the weekend to really dive in, to really dive in. You can definitely look at the community here. The Beat the Books community on Twitter here. You'll see Prop. You'll see me right there. You'll see Jim Reaper, Petty, DG, Deal, and Wave. So the locals and stuff are still there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Larry, man, with the site. That's beautiful. Just got to go ahead and migrate yourself on over and get busy, right? So I'll be clicking straight to the MLB, right? So let's see. Start exploring. We got a plan, a $15 and $10 and a $5 $5 a month plan, and then bang, this is where we at. Daily starting pitchers, pitching stats, hitting stats, no runs, first innings, pitch results, and the glorious cheat sheet, right? So, like I said, no runs first inning. They've always had these, right? I just never really use them. I don't bet nerfies and stuff like that much. But yeah. So like I said, pitching stats. Uh, you got some pitching stats here, and you'll be able to filter it and add in your columns and stuff like that, and take away columns that you don't want and stuff like that. Day, night, home, away, right hand, left hand, stuff like that. These are all the little stats there. Hitting stats, same thing. Uh, filter it how you want to filter it. Then you got your columns here, what they offer. Extra base hits, home runs, at beats, at bats, and da 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 da. Left hand, right hand, day, night, home and away. Filter by last, the date, stuff like I always do. No one's first inning columns and stuff like that. And they also always had the first pitch results. So if you really, really like the first pitch results, things and stuff like that, we do they still have that, right? So that's that. A few guys, the guys need to be updated and stuff like that. Where we live and we where we live and we die at right here, it's going to be the it's going to be the cheat sheet section, right? Cheat sheet section is this is where all the green and everything like that happens, where we're accustomed to. So where I'm at right now, probably looking at the last 29 days. We're setting this up. Go by days. We're going righties real quick here. We will be going now. So this is the Chicago Cubs game. This will tell you what game it is. April 25th, 2025. Philadelphia Phillies on the road. Cubs at home. This is that little, the little lodge, right? We got the rest of the games all down here, and then the years, whatever the case may be. So Colin Ray, um, Taiwan Walker. Here's their numbers. Here's the handedness. Righty, righty. At bats 27-34. Sierra K's low K percentage for Taiwan Walker. Things like that. Walk percentage, average, isolated power, home run. Um, even the exit velo for the pitchers, right? So when I'm moving around, going to Savant, checking ground ball rates, checking barrel percentages, and hard hit percentages. I would want to see if I can probably maybe get the ground ball rate in there, and that would be really really good. But the ground ball rates and stuff like that, I'm going all over the Savant and stuff like that, moving around. That's where I can get some of that stuff right here. Isolated power, hard hit stuff, da 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 da. Then you got your pitch arsenals. I would click here for the pitch arsenals, for like I would do. So I would now I'm wondering if I could click it right here, right? This is gonna be interesting. Let me see. Um, Colin Ray, and then we got Taiwan Walker. The percentages of what they throw the pitches at, you know, and then you could take away columns, whatever the case may be, add or take away columns for what they have. So that's one thing that you can do there, right? Same thing for Colin Ray. Now, team offensive rankings here, we would have the Chicago Cubs. Let's see. That's a pitch Arsenal, Chicago Cubs. Right. So I've already have it filtered here. You can switch in and out for both teams right here. You can see the team offensive rankings, right? So Chicago Cubs offensive ranking, um, isolated power number two, batting average number two, and then you got Philly on the other side, right? Um, extra base hits number one, uh, home runs number three, um, K percentage number nine at 20%, 20.7%. Um, walk percentage number five, and Philly's number two, right? So we got Philly on this side and we got Chicago on this side. Then this is where we like to get busy at every day, right here. It's where we like to get busy at. So these columns, right? This is where we look at every day, right? So if you're following along with me, boom, that's where your exit velo, your barrels, your hard hit percentage, your fly balls, your K percentage, your walk percentage, all that's right there, right? All that's right there. And then I was like, damn, where my fucking exit velo logs and shit at? So what we would have to do, like for I don't see the hard hit line drive fly ball combo thing here. But hmm. But either way it go, I could click right here for somebody like say the three dot menu right here. I could click that. Freeze. I haven't tried that. Let me see. Freeze. Right. So that is just give me the option to just, just single him out. Right. Or wait, I gotta check on that feature. Now, this right here, I don't know what this is. Hopefully it's what I think it is, where I can just mark a player, and it should have been. If it's not, where we can just set our players to the side, like we know we don't have to go anywhere else and shit like that. But so let me I'll defreeze. I'll get a explanation on that. Then you got the view player game logs, right? So your game logs. These are the game logs here. So I don't see the last 7 day column and stuff like that, but yeah, I guess you can just go down here and manually do it until I figure things out or whatever. But you got your pitcher hand, your pitcher trajectory, whatever happened, uh, the pitch, the feet, how many feet the ball traveled, the launch angle, and the exit velo, and the outcome of what happened, right? The strikeout, the ground ball, and all that. So um, that's where that's going to be. Um, so we'll see what's gonna happen and what's going on and stuff like that. Let me see versus the pitches. Again. So what I want to see here is uh what does this do? Let me see. Put this X. All right, so what I want to do here, so and then this is the rest of the games. What I want to do here is go back up to the pictures here. So if you're looking at the Cubs, let's see if I click the slider. Wait. Let's go. Okay, right here versus pitches. Okay, Chicago Cubs. Um, how about let's see if this resonates. If I hit this pitches, if I hit the pitches here, Taiwan Walker, the slider, cutter. No, I don't think it's gonna do that. I don't think it's gonna do that. Let's see though. No, it's not. So let me see. It would be the slider, cutter, sinker, splitter. Okay. So how right now it's just it's we used to get the full grid just right there, boom, right there, the full graph, the full grid right there in your face, bang. What I have to do here is I'll take out some of these columns. You can take out what you want, and it'll give me a little bit better of a you know a shot that I'm looking for. Hold on, let me see if I could. Let me see, go to 110 real quick here. All right, so make that a little bit bigger there, and then go with rank. So first of all, I want to filter this to at bats. That's what I like to do, at bats. And then I come here and I'll take out this column here. And I'll take this column out. I'll take the team out. Player hand hits hand. Can I take the hand out? Let me see. How much room would that give me if I took the hand out? Hand out. So I already got handness right there. And then I think I could leave it. I think I could leave it like this, right? Okay, I can leave it like this. Boom. So there's nothing else past over here. There's nothing else past walks, right? So what I'll be looking at here, walk percentage, average and walk percentage. I could have it like this. Um, yeah. So now I would have now I'm where I want to be. I'm right like where I want to be, right? My picture's been in the bets column, da 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 da. And then up here would be uh I'll go 29 days. Mm-hmm. Days, right hand picture. My day and night filter is right here. And you still got the your team offensive rankings right here and pitches right here, minimum ABs, and your columns right here in the team, right? So now I'm moving around, right? So now I'm looking like what I like, and I'm trying to figure out how things going. So off the back here, looking at Carson Kelly right here. Carson Kelly's looking good. Small sample size. Let me see at bats. So when I slide the at bats out over here, you can see it's nothing there. Then I can slide a little bit, and boom, my at bats come out. Small sample size there. Um, hmm, that hits, and then I wish I could switch some shit around. You can't switch it around. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and throw something back up there. Let me see. Team. To get it to work the way I want it to work and look the way I want it to look. So I can scroll. Cause I do like this. I do like my hits and at bats up there when I'm elaborating stuff like that. Okay, so bang, that's how it's gonna go. Then I'll just be using the slider a lot. I'll be using the slider a lot, and that's how it's gonna go. So, Carson Kelly. So he's got 5 hits on 14 ABs, small sample size, but it looks good. 10% K rate right there. Walk rate is up. Hard hit is there. Barrel is there. Exit velo is there. Right. So, um, man, we'll see if he's gonna be end up being in the lineup. But he's somebody that I definitely don't mind. Getting to. Okay. So let me see something. Miguel Amaya, somebody who don't strike out. Yeah. Nico Horner, Amaya, these guys not striking out, right? Says Suzuki, ISO up there. Mm, exit velo, hard hit. Surprisingly, his K is down. Um, hmm, where we at the daytime? Hit the daytime filter on that. When you hit the daytime filter and things like that, all the team offensive rankings change right along with it, right? As you can see, Philly is a little bit better in the daytime than the Cubs are, right? Than just in general, right? So as a team, so that's one thing, and then of course these change down here. So yeah, Carson Kelly, small sample size. Carson Kelly looks good though, man. Let's see if he's going to be in the lineup. So let me see. So the Cubs lineup is, I mean, the Phillies lineup is out right now. But at the end of the day, you see. Now, I was looking over this game, and I'll get to the Philly side, and then I get to the lefties as well, right? So let me see. Pitch Arsenal. Hmm. So let me over pitches. I had that filtered wrong. Let's see. 36, 32. Right. So I had that filter wrong. Righties. 40, 25, 18, 37, 30. Okay, so let me go back. Right hand hitters. Um, 30, 40, slider, cutter, sinker, splitter. Slider, cutter, sinker, splitter. Didn't I have that in there? Slider, cutter, sinker, split. Okay, I had that in there, right? And then the lefties, um, we'll go splitter, sinker, cutter. So I'm trying to see. Wait, splitter, sinker, cutter. Okay. I would have thought it would have registered right here. Splitter, sinker, cutter, splitter, sinker, cutter. I guess not, right? So so this would resonate with this. The splitter, sinker, cutter. At team offensive ranking versus those pitches. So let me take the splitter down. Guess not. I'll figure that out though. All right, so Michael Bush, Pete Crow. No extra base hits for Happing those boys, but barrel rate for Happen Pete Crow is there. Hard hit percentage and the fly ball for Pete Crow. Wow. And the K percentage for Pete Crow. 5%. Mm. What up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? What up, Greg? What's going on? so, hmm. I mean, Cal Tucker is Cal Tucker. So a lot of these, a lot of these shit, man. You don't forget to take, don't forget these people are professional baseball players, man. That's because a lot of these stuff don't look good for some of these people. Don't mean they can go out, they can't go out there and get busy, right? So Cal Tucker's got a 333 average. No isolated power right there, stuff like that. I usually like to look around at least 200 for that shit like that, but it is what it is. But he's Cal Tucker. He can go boom at any given time. So it is what it is. Ian Happ, mm, barrel is there. K percentage is meh, a little bit. Whatever. Um, Cal Tucker's walk percentage is way up there. So I couldn't talk off his hits, runs, and RBIs. They've been playing toying around with the hits, runs, and RBIs and things like that. You've been getting hits, runs, and RBIs. That's what I primarily bet, right? So, um, well, now we're at a point where we got to really, really catch. Um, you say what's the win? The Cubs game. Right now, we at the point where we got a lot of weather. Right now, I didn't check the Cubs game in general or nothing like that, but Ross says it's 10 or 15 miles an hour. winds in from left at 10 to 15 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how I think I think 10 miles an hour this must be should be standard, man. I think 10 miles an hour is like standard. So 10 to 15 miles an hour, I don't think that's too bad, right? I don't think that probably might not affect if all at all, if any. But Kyle Tucker, his runs and RBIs, they finally started to move up. Sitting at 145. Uh, Ian Happ minus 130. Suzuki. You're gonna get Pico Armstrong at minus 115. Michael Bush at minus 110. Um, yeah. So looking at this game here, just I mean, the usual suspects are definitely going to be in play here. That's all. That's all. How I'm looking at it. I don't when I'm looking at Taiwan Walker, I don't know, man. Shit. He could be due to get his ass lit up any given time. I want to say, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, right? I don't know how much faith I got in him. I don't. But Pete Armstrong looks really good. Um, I'm trying to wrap my head around this Michael Bush thing. He is batting 500 versus this pitch mix. That's interesting. That's interesting, right? Kyle Tucker. So I can't talk you off anything here, truth be told, just anything. You know, the usual suspects are in play for me. If what I be betting on Hap, I don't know, right? I don't know. The barrel is there. That just lets you know anything, right? Anything is possible. I want to see what this Cubs lineup's going to look like here. Um, Pete Crow Armstrong, I wouldn't mind him for a hit runs and RBIs or something like that. Michael Bush, like I said, he's batting 500 versus that pitch mix. Seiya Suzuki, Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker's got a high walk rate, which will allow somebody like Michael Bush to get to be able to hit that hits runs and RBIs or something like that. So couldn't talk him off of it any either, right? Hit plays or whatever the case may be. Looking at Philly, right? So let's see. Switch just to Philly here. We're gonna look at the Philly righties. We're gonna go Philly, bang. We're gonna go back to the righties here. We're gonna clear out this there, clear out them pitches real quick. Then we're gonna go up here, right hand pitching. Then we're gonna go up here, and we're gonna take the right hand hitters. Okay, start from the top, bring it back down. Slider, no, rare. Um, okay, we'll go with the fastball, sweeper, sinker, slider. Fastball, sweeper, sinker, slider. So now we can kind of like ease our way back into things, right? So, uh, the fastball, they like it there. Baum got 7 hits on 28 Bs. Cassiano 7 hits on 18 at Bs at bats. Real Muto. Okay. Exit velo, barrel percentage, hard hit percentage. They like that fastball. Fly ball is down for all the righties. Fly ball is down for all the righties. K percentage is down. Okay. That was that fastball. Um, sweeper. Add that sweeper in for the top two pitches. They haven't seen that sweeper that much because a lot of the at bats is kind of like around the same. So I'll just add in the rest of the pitches and we'll see what we're working with, which would be sinker and cutter. Real Muto, Bohm, Castellanos, Rojas, Sosa. Sosa small sample size for him. Castellanos betting 300. Real Muto, Bohm. Walk percentage is up for everybody except for Bohm. And if I want to check the logs right here, like Real Muto, I go back here, check his logs real quick, and hmm, fastball. So on these logs here, I would have to. What did I just do? 102 walk, double, single, 94, single, double, fielder's choice, single. So he's been cracking lately. He's been cracking lately. I would X that right there, bam, just like that. And if I'm not mistaken, uh, in the daytime, I think they actually look better in the daytime. Sometimes, some shape, form, or fashion. These righties. Then you could look at the pictures here, how they fare versus some of these righties, right? So versus right hand hitters, you know, and then you can flip it to lefties. You know what I'm saying? Righties and lefties. You know how the pitchers fare, how the pitchers fare. Same way, same way. It was, but you know now you got your no, all that was there exit velo. Don't remember if the exit velo was there. I don't remember the exit velo was there, and really would want to see. I want it would be nice to have that ground ball percentage there too as well. You got your walks and shit all right there. All right, so shit, these righties here. Let me see. And this team offensive rank is definitely new, right? So you know, helping you out with trying to make decisions with team totals and stuff like that, seeing how good how they averages, the isolated powers, the extra base hits as a team. You know what I'm saying? Versus their handedness. Just gotta play with it for a while to see, you know. But I'm definitely walking in with all the stuff that I was using before on the other one and just adding it on here. So we got the day filter on, and basically all these motherfuckers they batting 300. Um, Castellanos 250, but whatever. Um, barrel percentages is up. Whatever, right? Walk percentages. It's gonna be an interesting game right here, right? Pitching, still got to take counter for pitching, and right now we got an over under 8 in this one here. So I don't know, man. I just, I mean, a lot. I see a lot of green, but sometimes it don't move me, you know. Uh, but sometimes it can, right? Looking at the lefties here, I put the lefties up there. Flick off the daytime. Left hand pitchers, add that up there. Wait a minute. Left hand hitter. I wonder if I had that messed up. Hold on. Right hand hitter. Well, does that move at right hand hitter? All right, let's just stop to the top. Right hand hitter. Fastball, sweeper, sinker, cutter. That's what I just had up there, ain't it? Fastball, sinker, sweeper, cutter. That was for right hands. Now we want to look at the lefties, right? Left hand hitters. Stay right there. Okay. Right hand pitching. Left hand hitters. Okay. Now go back. Fastball, curveball, splitter, sinker. Fastball 61% of the time. Lefties. Bryson Stott. Off that fastball. Schwarber. It's got two bombs. 100 exit velo. I don't know when the last time Schwarber hit a bomb. Wouldn't be bad. I know he like, damn, maybe I can knock one of these motherfuckers out versus my old team. Schwarber, Stott. He's throwing that fastball 61% of the time. Who doesn't like a good old fastball right up the smackaroo, right? Barrels is up, are up. Mmm. Bryson Stott. Okay, well, curveball, splitter, sinker. Bryson Stott. Bryson Stott. Fly out, ground out. Home run on the 21st versus Edwin Diaz. Single, pop out, ran out, ran out. Single, triple, single. He was cooking right there. Single, triple, single. Okay. Cubs lineup out. Kelly in there. Let's see. I would have to look at Twitter on a lineup page on X or something shit like that. I would have to look at on. I forget the name. The underdog. They'll update it in a second though. They'll update it in a second. Over here. Now I'll check it. Right. I don't feel like looking at them guys right now. So I'll pull this out. So I'm gonna end up liking. I mean, I can't take you off Schwarber, right? I mean, for a bomb, you know what I'm saying. Hard hit rate is up, fly ball rate. Except Capeson is down. The walks are up for everybody. Uh, versus pitch mix here. Bryson Stott looks like he's gonna be. Where is he at? Bryson Stott's leading off. Real Muto back here. Bohm back here. I just can't talk you off a lot of stuff here, bro. I mean, anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. If I'm looking for a bomb, maybe Schwarber on this side, Stott, Real Muto, Bohm. Those guys look good. And like I said, can't talk off anything for Tucker. Bush hits runs and hits all the way up to a bomb. Uh, Pete Crow Armstrong looked good. Carson Kelly looked good, right? We'll see. We'll see who's going to be in the lineup. They're taking all day to add them in. Come over here and so as you can see, Alec Baum, he's got a hit in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 straight games. Um, you could also look versus right hand pitching. Versus right hand pitching, he's got a hit in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 straight games, right? So, I mean, if you're just looking for a hit or something like that, you could also even look versus Colin Ray here. And that's the beauty of I guess he hasn't seen him, but that's the beauty of uh, um, um, Pine, right? Uh, Using Jackson, he's going to give you, and then you could also say, okay, they like him to go over, and I can also click right here, and they'll give me some explanation on why they like. I know they liked a lot of hit rates, right? And so it says Alec Baum has been on a tear recently in the hits markets. He's exceeding hits in each of his last 10 games, right? So and normally that's what it boils down to is hit streaks and hit runs and stuff like that. So, but at the end of the day, I couldn't talk you off of that. Even we could come over here and we can resurface that. And I like to bet HRRs. We can put the HRRs up there. And then we can start with Bryson Stott. He's somebody who's been balling. As you can see, he's hit his hits, runs, and RBIs in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 out of his last 10 games. His hits, runs, and RBIs. Where was this from? This is all pitchers versus right-hand pitchers. Pitching, he's hit his hits, runs, and RBIs in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 straight games. Right. So, this tool here is very versatile. It's very versatile. So it is what it is. Right. I do want to, just just keep it there versus all pitchers. So that's those are ways that you could also use this tool. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to just go back towards the hits and take the hits runs and RBIs down, add that, and then just go back to just putting them over that. I mean, just some guys that are in some. Oh, I couldn't talk you off for a hit, right? Just for a hit. I mean, you can pick your poison here if you want, right? Just for a hit. I can see you get a hit together. All of them not gonna get a hit though. I'm telling you that shit right now. But it is what it is, right? They probably would. They probably would, you know. But these are the guys I don't mind going to. Um, and some guys, hits runs and RBIs, stuff like that. Uh-huh. Schwarber, I mean, man, if you're looking for some power, definitely, he's somebody. Real Muto, he needs to go up there at least for a hit. He's got a hit in 4 of his last 5, so it is what it is, right? Kyle Tucker needs to go up there as well. I can care less about what the numbers say. I want if his numbers was down, I would have took him for his hits, runs, and RBIs. But it is what it is. I would have, but on the straight. But I probably missed that last night. I probably could have got it at a better number last night. But I went to sleep when I came in from work. But a measly hit or something like that, I couldn't talk you off of it, right? Um, Not a lot of certainty for me in that Cubs game. It just, the total was kind of weird at 8. I don't know. I was just gonna come down here and break down this Cubs game with y'all. That's all I was gonna do. But um, I'll take a look at some things. Let's see. Now the weather though, look, um, enough rain around so that a delay of some sort is possible, but not enough to postpone a game. Chilly winds in from left at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Baltimore, Detroit. If models are correct, this game is probably a wash, but the rain isn't so widespread that the models are 100% correct on the location. We'll reevaluate later, but not super optimistic at this moment. New York Mets at Washington. Scattered showers and storms. They probably play, but a delay is possible. But a delay or delays are possible. Toronto and New York. Any rain stays too light to matter. Orange, yellow. Boston at Cleveland. A meteorologist friend of mine in Cleveland warned me yesterday that this would be ugly. And yep, it's ugly. Best case here is that one line of storms moves through around the game time, and they manage to play through off and on lighter rain behind that. Worst case scenario is that the rain behind the line is too heavy and the game is a wash. We'll need a game time radar pregame. We'll need a pregame radar check. Houston, Kansas City Royals win in from left at 10 miles an hour, and Milwaukee and St. Louis a storm or two in general in the general vicinity early, not likely a problem. And Cincinnati and Colorado, I think it looks fine. National Weather Service has some rain, so I'll give it a green yellow for now, just to make sure I give it a thorough double check before a lock. Not expecting issues. So it's important to come back and check Kevin Ross' Twitter here. Uh, and it's important to check his Twitter to see what's going on, you know what I'm saying, with the weather, right? So this is his Twitter here. He'll tweet things out. He'll tweet things out, you know what I'm saying? As you can see, like game 2 in Kansas City starts dry. This was yesterday, but he'll tweet things out for you, right? So and a lot of his predictions and stuff like that. So I would advise you to follow this guy, right? At the end of the day, you can benefit from some rain, right? You can benefit in pitching wise, right? Like take some unders off some pitchers. If one pitchers goes out the game, their ass ain't coming back in. They ain't coming back. Depending on how, if they go out for a decent amount of time, they don't come back. They don't come back, man. So just you could profit, here and there sometimes. Sometimes they're going on out there and play, but it is what it is, right? So that's that with the weather situation. Um, let me see. Let me refresh this one more time. Okay, Hap, Tucker, Suzuki, Bush, Swanson, Horner. Okay, Armstrong and Kelly. So I like these two to do some damage on the back end. Kelly and Armstrong, just like Bohm and Real Muto can probably do some damage on the back end. Bush and Schwarber, both of these guys can go boom. And then both of these guys in the hits, runs, and RBI spot, if you ask me. Out of the two, I would probably take Bush for hits, runs, and RBIs. App, Hap, Tucker, Suzuki, one of those guys will have to get on. Tucker has a very high walk rate in this situation. So, and then he's Tucker, right? Tucker can go boom, right? So it is what it is. Bryson Stott looks good. The best two of the guys that are looking the best. I think it was the three was probably there was a few though. I want to say Carson Kelly, Pete Crow Armstrong, and Bryson Stott. They look really good. Real Muto and Alec Bohm. I couldn't talk off of those guys. They look. It was three and three. The 3-on-3 would be Stott. I think Real Muto and Boom. Baum and Kelly, Armstrong, and Bush, Suzuki. Suzuki is in the conversation, so we'll see what's gonna happen. Could this game go over? I don't fucking know. It probably could. Probably could. If we can get at least one bomb on both sides, this game might go over. Who knows? And then we got good weather implications here at Detroit game here, so I don't know how I would. I don't know how I would, if I would even look at this one here. Um, New York Mets, Kodai Senga, Jake Irvin. What else we got? Berrios and Carrasco, Hauk, Lively, Rain here. Interesting. Berrios and Carrasco, Wineski, Seth Lugo, Hendricks, Pablo, Patrick, Libertor, Abbott, Freeland, at course, Cal Quantrill. Ooh, Cal Quantrill. Logan Gilbert. Cal Contra with that Seattle. Seattle, I've been betting on Seattle on the road. They bats on the road. I don't nearly like them as much at home, but I've been betting them on the road because their ballpark at home is big as hell, man. Pitchers ballpark, so it is what it is with that situation. But we got some nice pitching here. We got Bass, we got King, we got Gilbert, Abbott. That course, it's a possibility he can get tore up, if not both. Um, Sale, Zach Gallen. Sean Burke's going to be the primary here, but somebody else is going to be opening up. Schemes, Yamamoto. Oh my God. Ivaldi and Verlander. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Well, looking at that weather report, um, if models are correct, this game is probably a wash. But the rain isn't so widespread that models are 100% correct on the location. We'll reevaluate later. Not super optimistic at the moment. I hate to go cap this game and look at this game and it's rains out on our ass, man, straight up. But I guess I'll glimpse through it, right? Um, righties, right? Look at the right hand hitters. Pitch Arsenal. Slider, splitter, sinker. Loriano at the top. Let's see. I'll filter this to add bats. Loriano down here. Damn. Fly ball 71. Hard hit percentage is 57. Wow. Um, keep an eye on see it's small ass sample size. Keep an eye on see if he's in the lineup, right? So Loriano, keep an eye and see if he's in the lineup, man. I don't know if he. Let me see. I guess versus this pitch mix. He got a home run on the 19th. He's got a home run on the. He had two home runs on the 19th. One versus the fastball. One versus the slider. Then on the 16th, he had another bomb versus the fastball, which he's throwing that fastball um, only 13% of the time. I don't know if he's going to be in the lineup or whatever the case may be, but keep an eye on that situation. Let me see something real quick, man. Adley Rushman. Why is this only one at bat here? Well, let's see, daytime. That'll be nighttime. I'll flick to the lefties real quick. So I guess when I flip it down there, it flips up here too. Left hand hitters. Okay. 10% walk rate. Fastball splitter slider. It's a lot of green, man. Cedric Mullins. Anybody who anybody shit, really. One 126 WRC plus. Well, that's only the fastball. Let me get the rest of this shit up there. I just wanted to see something. Splitter and the slider. Get Gunner. Damn. He needs to get that fly ball up. Hard hit percentage 94%. Barrel rate is at 10. Exit velo 105. 391. Batting average 348 ISO. Damn. Gunner. Look at this shit, man. Damn. Wait a minute. He been hitting the ball this fucking hard. Tell me that. He been hitting the ball this hard, bro. 106, 104 single, 108 ground out, 102 single. What are these? Mostly all fastballs. How much is he throwing that fastball? 44% of the time. Fastball, fastball, slider, fastball, fastball, slot splitter, fastball, 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 splitter, splitter, fastball, splitter, splitter, fastball, 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 slider, fastball, 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 fastball. He knocking the shit out that fastball. He knocking the the cover off that motherfucker. He said you think the new site can add weather conditions and ballpark factors as well, like a category over under offensive ratings or something like that, showing if it's pitcher friendly or hitter friendly ballpark. Well, um, I don't know. Maybe it's something I'll probably look into. Maybe that's something they got to. Maybe that's something they got going on in the future. Um, this site they sponsor me, but I don't have no say so in all of that, right? You might be thinking about, you might just be better off going with a ballpark pal. I don't use ballpark pal, but that's probably where your best bet to combine the two. Uh, this and ballpark pal, and bang, you got everything you need, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yeah, like Doink does something like that as well. Every site got their own qualities and stuff like that. I don't know. I'll screenshot this here, and I'll screenshot this, and I'll see what they say. Right? Yeah, you use ballpark and game and doink. Yeah, I kind of figured that when you said all that. I kind of figured that for sure. I will screenshot this though and drop it on them. Bang, got it. I'll screenshot that. I already screenshot that. I'll see. I'll see. That's all. That's all I can do for sure. Kind of figured that, but man, his fastball, man, that boy, if he get a hold to that fastball, you can kiss that mother. You can probably, I don't know though. See, all this right here, see his launch angle and all this, it's got to get right, right? So, um, and that coincides with his fly ball, right? So he ain't the fly ball is down. That's why he ain't lifting it out. He got two bombs on it, but he ain't getting that lift on it. He hitting that fastball hard as hell, man. Every time you see a fastball, he knocking it. That's what that is. Because I can take this out of the pitches down and show it to you like straight fastball type shit. You just seen it though. He's knocking the cover off that joint. So let me see something here. Let's go to let's go to but then this game might get rained out too, right? So let's see something though. Casey Mize good. He been good. Huh? He been doing good on that fastball. You need to stay away from that slurve. Okay. Hmm. All right. Well. So I mean, I could talk you off any of these lefties. Here we got a we got an over under of 8.5 here. Don't know what's gonna happen here, but like I said, I could talk you off any of these lefties. I mean, Gunner would be my guy. Adley, Mullins, I can talk you off Mullins here. Uh, ISO is up for basically all of these guys. Exit velo and barrel percentages looks good here for all of these guys. And this they only whenever they've hit, it's been versus a righty, as you can see. Um, 126 WRC plus here. And but they've been selling, they've been selling. They offense have been, they've been selling. But lefties, they've been, you might as well, they ain't been good versus lefties at all. So lefties, righties been the one where righties been the one they've been hitting, right? So, it is what it is. He didn't face them last year. Yeah, it's a lot of bats there, right? I'm not betting on all of them. Probably wouldn't be betting on all of them, but man, I mean, Mullins the one who's been, making noise as of late. He's been making noise, right? I can look at some of his, he's the one who's been making noise. Uh, you know, strikeout, line out, strikeout, home run, double, fly out, walk, ground out, double, walk, strikeout, double, pop out, grind out, but at the end of the day, um, if Gunner had been hitting home runs as of late, yeah, of course, I'll be looking at his ass for a bond. You know what I'm saying? But you know, uh, he would be my top bat, Gunner. Here though, it would be Adley. Let me see. Nighttime, Holiday, Gunner, Mullins, nighttime. O'Hearn 4 for 411, Jackson 4 for 11, Hunter Gunner 500, 400 exit velo, Ryan O'Hearn 500 is two bombs, one bomb. O'Hearn or Gunner striking out in nighttime versus pitch mix. Neither one of them. Ryan O'Hearn, his fly ball is up, and Gunner's fly ball is all the way down at 0. And these are nighttime right here. So O'Hearn and Gunner look good. Couldn't talk you off any of these guys for a hit or something like that. I put it to you like that for sure, right? Hit or something like that. I mean, whatever, right? You can decipher who you want to take for a bomb, right? If Ryan O'Hearn name was Gunner and you looked at this, you would be like, okay, I want to take him for a bomb, maybe. Yep, you know what I'm saying. Uh, and yeah, so let's see. Go back here. Taking a look at some of these numbers here. What was it? O'Hearn, right? O'Hearn. Um, hard hit percentage is up. Um, expected batting average 322. Expected slugging 500. K percentage down to 13%. Um, Gunnar Henderson, all his numbers will be up there, right? In a little while, we'll see. He's been striking out at 31%. Barrels, O'Hearn's down. Gunner, it's a matter of time. Yeah. Tyler O'Neill looked okay. Wouldn't be surprised if he went yard here. I don't know. But yeah, I guess, right? So it is what it is. Take the night filter off. It's a pick your poison type of thing, right? It's a pick your poison type of thing. But like I say, that's why it be hard, man. Sometimes it's hard, bro. You know, like I said, that's why I mean, I already know they're pretty good. They supposedly pretty good, right? Versus righties, right? And you might want to see if you can get to a team total or something. I mean, when I filter the WRC plus there, Baltimore top number two. But I can start getting a little bit more busier, right? And start looking at last 14 days, how they've been. Like Baltimore, number one, WRC plus, last 14 days with a 24% K rate, right? How about the last 7 days? Last 7 days, Baltimore number one. And 120 plate appearances. Not that many plate appearances, though. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. So, if you can't pinpoint, you really like the bats, and you really can't pinpoint where it's coming from, you could probably take a look at a team total or something like that, man. You'll get Baltimore at 4.5. Tigers at 4.5. Speaking of Tigers, let me take a look and see what the Tigers look like. All this talking, but yeah, Detroit left hand hitters, uh, right hand pitcher. Um, this kid, Brandon Young, right? And I'm a little off this morning too, bro. It ain't because I didn't look at nothing pre-flop, and I have been trying to figure out how to work the new site, man. I try to figure that shit out. I'm trying to figure that shit out and this out, and my eyes. I guess got to get my groove, man. A couple days of streaming to get my groove, man. You know, um, he'll start Friday. Mm. Giving up 2 extra base hits and a bomb versus lefty. Change up, fastball, cutter. Kerry got 3 extra base hits and a bomb at night. McKinstry. O'Keefe walk percentage is always up. McKinstry walk percentage is up as well. Those are night numbers. Sweeney, Keefe, and McKinstry will walk. I mean, Sweeney, as of right now, Sweeney, McKinstry, and Carpenter. If you're just looking for, a tapper, a hit, or something like that, okay, of course. Let me take a look at where the fuck was Riley Green at? I didn't see his face. Oh, he was up there. What the righties here? Let's see. I still expect for these guys to put up something, man. Let's see. Righties here. Versus right hand. Okay, switches. Okay, that's good. Righties. Change up, cutter, curveball. Change up, cutter, fastball, curveball. I just throw the curveball in there. Big torque, 5 extra base hits, 2 bombs. Torres. So I'm gonna like Torkelson for sure. Um, he'll be in that. I don't know where he's gonna be hitting at. Torres, Torkelson, Carpenter. For sure, I like that 1 through 3. I like that one through. If they started like this, I like that 1 through 3, at least for a hit, something like that. Both of these teams got a team total of 4.5, but of course, uh, but of course, but of course, we got weather implications here, right? So and there's a other few other guys, right? So I couldn't talk off anything here, straight up. Um, Brandon Young, the young guy, we'll see, right? We'll see. They're expecting Detroit to get at this kid. So Detroit, we'll see. Uh do got weather there though. Close that one out. So I'm wondering if I just click these and leave them clicked, and then just go through. Will they be clicked and I don't have to write them down? Shit like that. I believe so. I believe that's what they do. I believe that's what they do. Let me close that Cubs game out, the Detroit game out, and let's get to the Washington Nationals game. Um, Kodai Senga, 22% K rate overall. Um, he's sporting a 18% K rate to righties. To lefties, he got a 27% K rate, and that's where they do most of their damage at with the lefties. This Washington team, that's Wood, all those guys, stuff like that. So barrel percentage is there. He's giving up 4 extra base hits and 1 bomb versus lefties. Let's take a look at those lefties, those Washington lefties, real quick. Um, Go right hand pitching here. Washington team rankings and stuff like that. Right here, if you want to take a look at that. And left hand hitters, the pitches, Washington. Okay, the pitches are. Oh, he's got that fork, that ghost fork. Like that's hard to touch that motherfucker. Uh, where's the pitching? Right here. Bam. Singa, the fork ball, um, fastball, and the cutter. So, mm, so that fork ball to lefties, um, 2 hits on that motherfucker. 47 whiff percentage on that motherfucker. That motherfucker putting you away. That fastball though, he's got a bomb, 6 hits, a bomb. Expected batting average 4 on that man. So it's gonna be interesting, right? What I would probably look at would be that fastball because they have to lay on that fastball. I want to know they have to lay on that fastball. Um, Ain't nobody seen this fork ball. Uh, hmm. Let's get it up there. I don't fucking see it. What would I put it up there as? Shucks. Split finger is similar. I don't know how I feel about this here because damn. James will lay the wood on that motherfucker. I'll tell you that. He's got four bombs, 6 base hits, four bomb, 102 XO. That's on against that fastball, man. Wow. He's pretty much throwing that. He's throwing the fastball. What else? Forkball, fastball, cutter. I don't know what to put up. What else to put up there for that forkball? But James Wood, the whole world knows about James Wood right now, man. Straight up. Pause, man. But you know that shit sounded weird as fuck. But at the end of the day, I mean, what's the total on this one here? Wait a minute. What time that Cubs game come on? 120. Over under 9 in this one. Mets got a 5.5 team total. 3.5 for 3.5 for the Washington Nationals. Shit. He's giving up two bombs to lefties. He ain't pitched that much last year. What was his career? I don't know exactly what to expect here. I don't normally target batters versus him that much, though. I don't. So, looking at what it looks like here, I mean, you know, let me see 2 WRC plus with an 18% K rate, 18% K rate for Washington. That means they. Let's see. They're way down here, striking out. 102 WRC plus. Okay, whatever. I mean, man, I can't hardly put a count to that ghost fort, right? The fastball and the other pitcher. This is, but we missing one whole pitch, man. So I mean, it is what it is, right? If if any one of these guys catch 2/3 of his pitches, then which would be that fastball in that cutter, they could do some damage to that motherfucker, right? They can do some damage, especially James. James could probably do some damage there. I'm gonna look at the Mets real quick here, right? I don't really target the watch them righties. I just look at the lefties. I ain't gonna lie. But the Mets left hand hitters here. Let's clear out this pitch mix and go back up here. Make sure it switch. Yes, it did switch. Jake Irvin, 8 extra base hits and 4 home runs to lefties. That ain't gonna do it. That ain't gonna do it. He's throwing the curveball 47% of the time, followed by the fastball and the changeup. Curveball 47% of the time. Look at that by itself. Lindor's batting 300 on that. Juan Soto 250. Left hand hitters. They ain't seen that much curveballs. Right hand pitching, right? Yeah. They ain't seen that many curveballs. Hard hit percentage is pretty much up. No fly ball for him. Okay, what's the rest of the pitches? It was fastball and changeup. Mm. Um, mm. How about righties in general? So no righties in general. No pitch mix and nothing up there. Just versus right hand pitching. Lindor. Because we can't forget, just he ain't been good versus lefties. He ain't. Irvin ain't been good versus lefties. He ain't been good. So a lot of that stuff, you got to throw that shit out the window. Some of these average. This could be a spot where get right spot for these guys. Um, you know, we'll see though. One bomb, two bombs, one bomb, no bombs, two bombs. You know what I'm saying? He's been making mistakes. He's won 6 innings or better in 3 straight games. Sometimes the Mets can sell. Let's look at these righties. We can take those stats for whatever it's worth. I'm just giving you alternate ideas and things like that. Look at the right hand is here. He's throwing. I know. I know. I know. Alonzo finna look good. Let's see, fastball, sinker. I mean, curveball, sinker, chain, fastball, curveball, sinker, fastball. He throwing them about the same too. Curveball. Yeah, Alonzo. 9 extra base hits, 4 home runs, exit velo, barrel 28. Man, hard hit is up. Fly ball could be higher. Walk rate is up there. Okay. Vienno's got 5 bombs. His power numbers is there. The average, not too much worried about his average. The power numbers is there. Barrel could be higher. Fly ball could be higher too, man. Uh, night switch. Torrens. Lindor. Yeah, yeah, he is. I ain't even look at that. So I'm gonna end up doing. I mean, Soto. Soto's gonna be who he is, right? Lindor's been pretty good as of late, and you're gonna have you have Lonzo right there cleaning that shit up, right? So, and then you might have I need to see, you know, Vientos or hmm hmm. Let me see something. Damn, what's the lineup gonna look like? Projected lineup: Soto, Alonso, Nemo, Vientos, right? So he already pitching trash to lefties. That's one thing, right? Oh, he 5 for 10. That's no problem. I don't even really care about that. Sometimes I look at that for reassurance, but at the end of the day, he already pitching his worst to lefties, right? So Lindor gonna be going left. Soto gonna be going left. Alonso just looks great versus pitch mix. Nemo gonna be going left, and Vietno's been doing his thing, right? McNeil, oh, they got some people back. Oh shit, the Mets about to look good, man. Mets about to look good. Mets about to look good. Breadwinner say P going, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. What's this home run numbers at, bro? Hmm. I think I would take Pete. Yeah. It don't really it don't really matter what I take Pete for, but if you get a 320 on the bomb for him, Francisco Alvarez is back. He wasn't. He was out, right? McNeil. Oh man, McNeil was out too, wasn't he? He's going. He's gone. Then man, I'm betting it. I'm betting it, bro. I'm gonna bet it. Uh, Wait a minute. Let me see something. Um, or if you in that cleanup spot, if you think he's just gonna get busy, or anybody, so you get a 600 for a bomb for McNeil and Alvarez. You get a plus 700 for Alvarez. Um, I always tell you the hits, runs, and RBIs too, bro. Like man. them lefties because he pitching his worst. He said usual suspect for the usual suspects. Yeah. But right now, so we at the point of the season where they try not to give us them sweet numbers no more, right? They try not to give us those sweet numbers. They was giving us like like up until this week, man. Kyle Tucker, his runs and RBIs was meat, and then who was that? My cleanup guy for Arizona, Bregman. Man, if you ain't been eating good off them motherfuckers, they his runs and RBIs. Shit, but now they opening up around 140 and shit like that. So so you got to really be scarce or whatever. But because now they pushing us into the three range, right? Pete Alonso minus 155 for two, Soto 180. He's gonna get on base. Then now we're gonna have to start looking at now we're gonna have to start looking at runs, right? Like 1 run, or for or two RBI. All RBIs be like plus money, man. Two RBIs, man, that's close to a bomb right there at plus 350, right? Two RBIs, shit like that. And 1 run and 2 runs. You know what I'm saying? Soto getting on base, walking and all that shit. Two runs for Soto plus 325. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time for you to try to, when you want to hit those lottos, you got to really get busy with it. It ain't easy to snipe them motherfuckers, but if you catch everybody with an RBI in that motherfucker, then it is what it is. Because it definitely can happen, right? And then you got somebody like Pete Alonso, where as to where let's say you got Pete Alonso in there. Nemo, the pitcher already pitching bad to lefties. Nemo can come into play. Or Vientos, who's got a few bombs off their pitch mix, he can come into play. Shit like that. So it's a lot, man. It's a lot. It is a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Well, when you feel like a pitcher finna go, a team finna get ready to go upside some of these motherfuckers' heads, some of these pitchers' heads, then you got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, he done gave up 4 bombs to lefties and 2 to righties. He pitched better than that last year though. Still gave up more bombs to lefties last year, but he pitched better than he was pitching. And then the walks, his walk percentage is up. No, it was not that high. It's not that high. I thought it was. It's not that high though. Okay. Um. So the usual suspects, I couldn't talk you off of. I like the usual suspects. Alonzo, and I couldn't talk you off a leadoff bomb for everybody's in play. The first is the first four. Fantastic Four, right? Let me clear out some of these pitches. All right. Don't think I'll be betting on any of those Washington guys. Maybe Yankees, Toronto. Bang. I want to look at those right hand hitters, left hand hitters, don't matter. So Carrasco, Barrios. Both of their K percentages are down. This is just in general. Averages are up, or whatever. 275 ISOs are up. Extra base hits 13 apiece. Home runs 5 and 6. Exit velo 91. Barrel percentage is up for these guys. Hard hit. Look at the righties. Okay. Um, team offensive rankings versus righties. The Yankees look good, right? K percentage is up there though, right? A lot of this stuff can save you time. This is versus right hand hitting. A lot of this stuff can save you time, jumping all over the place to Savant, jumping over to Fangraphs. It can help you out. It can help you out. You know what I'm saying? But I still got to go over there look at some of my expected numbers and all that shit, right? So it is what it is. But yeah. So looking at these New York Yankees right hand hitters. What is he throwing? What is he throwing? Pitch Arsenal. Barrios is throwing the sinker 50% of the time to righties and the slurve, right? So the verdict is out. He's throwing two pitches. Okay, the sinker 50% of the time. Let's see what they do, right? We know who doesn't love a sinker though, right? Who doesn't? Look at Judge. Judge loves it. That motherfucker, 13 hits on 19 at bats versus that motherfucker. That motherfucker, damn, two home runs. Look at all that, man. So whatever, right? I don't even have to look no more. If he's throwing that stinker 50% of the time. Goldie, nighttime. Don't even matter, really. Truth be told, what was it? Sinker and a slurve. That's the kicker there. That fucking slurve. Let's look at that slurve. Judge went from 19 at bats. They ain't even really seeing that slurve, man. So you gotta. I don't know. You know. Damn. Ben Rice and Judge, 25 barrel rate. Lefty up there. It just started raining. Okay. Springer. I'm gonna like Springer today too. I believe. I think. Let's see. Volpe, Paul. We'll see who's in the lineup. Look at the left-handers. I'm gonna like Judge and I'm gonna like Rice, man. I'm telling you that shit right now. I don't even got time for that. I'm letting you know this. Sinker, changeup, fastball. Sinker, changeup, fastball. I might as well say 30% to all of them, man. Sinker, changeup, fastball. Take this slurve down. Sinker. Who doesn't like the sinker, right? Look at Ben Rice. 7 for a little judge. The lawyer right here. They got the judge, they got the lawyer on the motherfucking squad. Hell no, man. Look at that shit. Hard hit is up. Fly ball could be higher. Walk percentage is at 25. His K percentage is at 6% on that sinker. People love the sinker. Wells, Cody. Look at Cody. 3 for 8. Let's get the rest of these pictures up there though. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 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 I kind of figured that. I had to go back and recheck that. I'm a little rusty on this new one now. It's changeup, sinker, slurve, fastball. Let me see that changeup. Grisham. Oh, this would be his first game back if he play. Rice. Rice not a fan of that changeup. So far. Changeup, sinker. I know it said changeup, sinker, fastball. That's one more pitch though. Changeup, sinker, fastball, slurve. Grisham, 6 bombs on this pitch mix. That had to be that I don't know what it was. I think he probably got about that fastball, he probably got a bunch of home runs on that motherfucker. Rice, Cody, Dominguez, Rice, Wells, the power numbers, the ISO is there for Wells. Everything is there for Wells. He just got to get busy, right? So that makes me like him. Not too much word. I mean, I don't mind them. I mean, the average is I don't. A lot of the times I don't look too much at the average, especially when everything else is intact, right? It's just he's on the way, right? He's on the way. Fly ball is up, hard hits up 50%. Barrel could be higher. Exit velo looks okay. Home runs, he got 4 bombs on it, 6 extra base hits, and the ISO is there. Just as average there. They just let me know he ain't getting back the ball the right way. But man, Grisham, wow. So it'll be Rice, Grisham, and Judge. Grisham should be in there tonight. Coming off having that baby. Mm. Oh my God. Oh my God. What about night? Grisham, 2 bombs at night. Rice. Wills just need to pick it up. Cabrera pops out. Rice, 5 for 16. Barrel. Damn, Rice barrels at 25, at 30. Jazz got 3 bombs. Wells got they barrels is high at night. Jazz got a fly ball 62. He might go deep. Mm. Just like Rice, this Jazz, his averages ain't there. I mean, just like Wells, averages ain't there, and with Cody, but they got the abilities. Like they on the way. They on the way. Let me see something. Down Wells, Bellinger, and Volpe down right now. Jazz expected batting average down. Okay, Jazz barrel is up. Volpe and okay. Rain on its way in Chicago momentarily. Once this batch of rain clears, fades out, we should be good for uninterrupted baseball. I put it at likely late start, but no other issues. That's why it's important to follow. That's why it's important to follow somebody like Kevin Roth or whatever the case may be. Uh, Let me refresh his page. This is your meteorologist, man. For your gambling, etc. You want to check back for the game starting, all that. See, he says rain on its way in to Chicago momentarily. Once this batch of rain clears, fades out, we should be good for uninterrupted baseball. I'd put it at likely late start, but no other issues, right? No other issues, right? So. And he originally had it right here, a yellow. So, and how you get here? All you would have to do is go to his page. I'll X that out. Go to his page, and one of his tweets, find anyone that says rotogarners.com, any link. You can just scroll, 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 scroll. Sometimes you be scrolling for a long ass time if you tweet a lot. But you find a link like that, click on it, boom, it'll take you right straight to the updated. And then he updated, like I think he updated this. But at the end, it is what it is, right? So click on one of them links. Um, so Right. So yeah, I'm liking Rice, Grisham, and Judge, and Jazz. And them boys got the ability to hit the bombs too, man. Where they at? They at home. All right. How about right hand hitters? Uh, Slider, sinker. It's doing sliders and sinkers, huh? I know Vladdy likes sinkers. I know that. A lot of people like sinkers. Right hand pitching. Toronto better versus lefties. I can see Toronto. The slider he's throwing what, 45% of the time? 47. Bet, 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 bet. He said he's Bellinger 3 for 4 versus Barrios. Home run and a walk. I wonder if that was all one game. That would have been lit. I mean, he got busy that game. Uh Damn, I forgot the pitch already. What was it again? I'm tripping. Slider sinker. Mm. Mm. These words out the way. Boba Shet. Springer batting 250, 167 ISO, but the exit velo, barrel, and the hard hit percentage is there for him. For Springer there. It's a matter of time for him. Damn. He go sit down somewhere on that motherfucking slider. Wow, his K percentage is high as fuck on that. Um Sinker. So I know they like the sinker. Historically, they love the sinker here. I know that already. That's what put them in the green, right? Because I could take that slider down. See, Springer, he's 8 for 15, and um with a 0% K rate. Vladdy ain't struck out. or Springer ain't struck out. They absolutely. Let me find out they practice against that motherfucking pitch. They love that pitch. They. I remember last year, but um, mm, I wonder if I blow this up a little bit more. Now I'm too big, right? I wonder is that can people see better like this? Think that's better? Y'all think that's better if I took it up a notch, blew it up a little bit more? I think I would stay right there. Let's see. Yeah, I think I would stay right there, right. Hopefully that look better, bigger for y'all. It might be too big. I don't know. All right, so it's too big for me. That should look big as hell. Um, but yeah, Springer. All right, go back in and add the slider. Gotta have both of them up there. Yeah, he's throwing them both 40% of the time. I'm gonna like all three of these motherfuckers. They green, they Boba Vladdy, Springer. I'm gonna like all three of them, bro. Truth be told. Let's look at these lefties. The usual suspects. So I don't have to go all the way back up there for the lefties. Um, K percentages are not down, not ideal. Walk percentage for Barrows is average 220. Extra base hits, 2 home runs apiece versus lefties. Barrel percentage is up for Barrios. Percentage. Sinker, changeup, fastball. I remember Jimenez came out early in the season, hit them little 3, 4 home runs. I ain't heard from his ass since. He's got 5 hits, 2 home runs. K percentages are up. I'm not betting on neither one of these motherfuckers. Santander either. Nice switch. Not betting on these guys, man. Straight up. Let's keep it moving. Usual suspects minus Santander. Boston Red Sox and Guardians. I'm probably want to skip past this motherfucker with all this weather implications. So, um, Baltimore game and this Boston game, the ones who got really good, really weather implications. Um, I'm just gonna go past this motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna go past this one. All right, close this one out. Kansas City and Houston. Seth Lugo and Hayden Wineski. Ah, not my favorite game here either. A lot of eights on the board and sevens and eights on the board here. We got a 9 here. We got an 8.5 here, and we got a 9 here. Ah, Wisniewski, Lugo. Mm. Mm. Wisniewski then gave up 5 bombs, 7 extra bases, 5 bombs. Barrel his exit velo barrel and hard hit is up versus righties. All right, well, let's look at the righties. Shit, them motherfuckers ain't can't even hit righties. Shit. You look at Kansas City, can't even hit right. 72 WRC plus. Look at it. Isolated. Terrible. Average. Bad. Extra base hits. Mm-mm. Home runs. Down. Damn. Mm-mm. What are they throwing? Mm-mm. Seth Lugo. Hayden Wineski. He's throwing fastball, sweeper, and fastball. I'm gonna make myself a little bit smaller. So, uh, what? Bobby Witt, 154 on this shit. Salvador Perez, exit velo, and da 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 da. His power numbers there, except for ISO. But at the same time, these motherfuckers ain't been hitting righty, so hit the night switch. Go to the night shift. Just look. Left hand hitters. Still could, man. Fastball, cutter, sweeper, changeup. Fastball 50% of the time. See that fastball by itself. I don't know where to begin, man. These motherfuckers. Uh-uh. I mean, on the strength, Bobby, on the strength, and for power, somebody's like that, Salvi. But I mean, numbers wise, the motherfuckers do not look good at all. Uh, Seth Lugo. I bet you Seth Lugo throw about 5 pitches. I can't if I can remember. Yeah, man, that's too many pitches, man. That's too many pitches to be putting in there, man. Straight up. One, two, three, four, five, six. Everybody got time for that shit. Fastball, cutter, curveball, sinker, slab. Come on, man. Whatever, man. It's only two lefties in there. Whatever, man. Either you do, you don't. Alvarez. Alvarez just needs to get the hold of one. You know, I mean that's all I can say. Power numbers look good. Walk percentage 13%, K percentage 12%. Not striking out. Fly ball could be higher, but it's still 30%. Hard hit 50%, 12% barrel rate. Exit velo 94, and the averages are down. So averages down. You know what I'm saying? He ain't connecting, right? So let's get off of that shit, man. Um, still to lefties, left hand hitters. To right hand hitters. He's still throwing a boatload of pitches, man. He's just out there throwing shit. Mm. Pena's been on one. He's been hitting the ball lately. I need to take this down a little bit, man. This shit big as hell. At least right there. Let's see. Okay, yeah, because this shit big as hell. All right. Yeah, I want to say Pena's been on a nice one, man. He's been on a big time streak. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games hitting streak, man. Ooh, he's been on fire. Let me see. Uh, Last two games versus Seth Lugo, he's got a hit. So he's been on a tear versus he's been on a hit streak. So there you have that. Shout out to Jackson Pine for that. But um, hmm, I ain't been betting Houston, man. Outside of Pena, I ain't been betting Houston, man. Straight up. Altuve. Mm, mm. 7 of 8 for Altuve versus Seth Lugo. What do you got? On the hit side, how about let me see something. I don't know how far they go back here. Last time you seen him, not my favorite game. But you look for a hit or some shit like that. Altuve, Bregman, I mean Altuve, Pena, Paredes. I can talk off all one of them guys. Top hit, just top hit candidate would probably be Pena for me. He's got a hit in what 12, 13, 14 games straight. So he's somebody that I wouldn't mind looking to keep it going. Altuve, somebody like that, right? I'll be looking at one of those guys. Let's close this out. Minnesota, Los Angeles Angels here. um, we got Pablo Lopez and Kyle Hendricks on the mound. Um, in general here, as we can see, we got at bats and Sierra, K percentage, walk percentage. A lot of that stuff is down for Pablo. Um, exit velo, barrel, hard hit. Let's look at the righties here, and you can tell how they're doing versus righties. So let's take a look at Pablo looks green versus righties. Let's take a look at Hendricks versus uh, these righties over here. We can look at the teams versus right hand pitching. We got two righties on the mound. Uh, Los Angeles Angels, huh? K percentage is up. So we know that. We know we love to target these Angels. Strikeouts. Let's see what we got here. Probably 6.5. Yeah, minus 110. 6.5. He is not been over this number only what? Mm. I guess the last times we faced him, last two times we faced him, we went over. Uh, Jackson likes him to go over. You can see why. See what they say, right? Pablo Lopez has struggled to reach his strikeout prop lately, hitting the under in 6 of his last 10 games. And with the season mean of just 4.67 strikeouts, he's trending towards the under performance against the Angels. Oh, wait a minute. Line projected 645. Mean over. Okay, they like the. Oh, I ain't see that. They like the under. I like the over. I ain't gonna lie. I like the over here. I don't know if I'm gonna get there, but I can see instances where he gets it over. I can see instances where he can get there, you know. But let's see. So we got Buxton here. Oh, we got the righties up, right? Let's get the pitches. Um, he's throwing the changeup, sinker, and fastball. Changeup 44% of the time. If you want to just look at that changeup first, that 44%, you could definitely take a look at that. Um, Buxton strike out on that motherfucker 50% of the time, man. Ty France 2 for 3, small sample sizes, whatever, right? Changeup, sinker, fastball. Outside the isolated, um, Buxton's little power numbers are there. Fly ball could be higher. K percentage is up for him. But yeah, the hard hit, barrel, and exit filo, he's striking out a ton on that shit though, man. That's crazy. France. I mean, if you're looking for some hits, something like that, France, he don't strike out. Uh, a little hit or something like that. Jeffers, he don't strike out. A little hit or something like that. But I'll take a look at these lefties. Fastball sinker, changeup, fastball sinker. He's doing the same thing to lefties and righties. That's where he's pitching his worst at to lefties, probably. K percentage is down, walk percentage is up, three extra base hits. Leinek. You have France right here. You have Leinek right here. Keach will look good sometimes. Got an over under 8 in this one. Let's look at the mm, Pablo Lopez pitching outs is at 15 and a half. The fuck? 52% ground ball rate. He's hit 7 this year. Los Angeles Angels, 97 WRC plus 25.6 K rate, right? Last 2 weeks. Number one in strikeout with a 63 WRC plus. What are they doing? If that's the case, this fucking strikeouts, they trying to be, they trying to, They should have gave us a 5.5, man. Unless I missed it. Mm. 6.5 and minus 105. Well, I like his outs. Let's see what they're doing versus pitch mix, though. I like his outs. That might be the play for me here. His outs at plus money at 15.5. Going out there and give me 6 outs. His outs and his Ks. Might be able to get a K ladder going on. What's the name just came up out of there and gave him 9 Ks, man. Straight up. Let's see. Angels, left hand hitters. I should be looking at the righties, but let's see what we got going on here. To lefties here, Pablo, K percentage 15%. Mm. Giving up 2 bombs. St. Louis. Lefties hitting him so far. He ain't got no lefties. They got a few switches over here, I believe, but they ain't. I think this is where I think we can get him on that set, man. That 15.5. I think he can go 6, man. What's the pitches again? 50% fastball and changeup. Fastball and changeup. No wonder they knocking that shit around. Damn. No Chanel. He ain't struck out on that fastball yet. 17% walk rate. Mm. And Gifo. No Chanel, huh? Changeup. Could look at him for a hit or something. Rengifo for a hit or something. Let's look. Oh, that's night numbers there. Those nights. Oh my God. Well, yeah. Well, couldn't talk you off a hit or whatever the case may be. No Chanel, whatever. Um, what are you doing to the right? Right. Let's look at the right hand hitters. Sweeper, fastball, changeup, sinker. I want to see their K percentage. Right. Trout 25. Ward. Logan O'Hop, sit down. Soler, sit down. Paris, go have a seat. Tim Anderson, the rest of these motherfuckers, go sit down somewhere, right? Okay. Okay. They got some bombs though. Mm. Pablo looked good versus righties. 26% K rate, small sample size, but we know historically what he's done. You know what I'm saying? Hasn't given up a bomb versus righty yet. Do they think this is going to be one of those days? What's the weather? Shit. They think it's going to be one of those days where they go ahead and bust out them lumberjack bats, the trout and them. All the motherfuckers do. They ain't hit. They ain't been hitting. They wouldn't. They started off hot, hitting bombs, but a lot of their averages down because they definitely strike out. Projected lineup: Ward, Rengifo, Trout, Soler, Ohapi, Chanel, Nito, Paris, Odell. Right when I'm getting ready to bet on him, he gonna go out there and have some problems. But hey, it is what it is. He gonna have to have them problems because let me see. Hits allowed, they like the over hits allowed, which is sitting at what? What's the line? 3.5. 3.5. Pitching outs, they at 15 and a half. I like that. I like his pitching outs at 15 and a half. Mm. It's gotten there once versus the White Sox. Royals, how don't you get there versus the Royals? They ran this pitch mix up, ran this count up. St. Louis, they don't strike out. This is the least. This is the least amount of strikeout team that they faced this that he faced this year. I mean, they strike out the most. Maybe I might play his outs. Maybe I might play his strikeouts and hope both of them hit. If one of them hit, if I go 1-1, then I'll break even, and that's probably how I'm gonna end up doing it. I'm probably gonna take his strikeouts and take his pitching outs, and watch he go out there and lose both of them. But that's what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be my play for this one here. I'm gonna take the outs and the outs, pitching outs and the strikeouts. Some's got to give. Wait a minute. Oh shit, I didn't know that. Wait a minute. That's why the Twins expected to activate Lopez from the 15-day injury list to have him make a start during their weekend series versus the Angels in Minnesota. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Last time he pitched. He skipped one. He skipped one. I ain't scared. Still ain't scared. Come on out there and pitch good for me, man. Come on out there and pitch good for me, bro. Straight up. Come on with it. We'll see. Let me see something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys above average strikeout. There's some big bats though. Couple big bats in there, but they still above average strikeout. 23, 25, 52, 40, and 32% K rate. If he can get them motherfuckers, then he got a good chance to hit his K. Possibly go over. Andrew Heaney just gave their ass 11. I mean, just gave him 9, I believe. Looking at these guys here, they struck out versus number one versus righties, and then let me see, what about lefties? Number 3 versus lefties. So they're just striking out. Small ass sample size. They ain't even seen no lefties though. They haven't. And that WRC plus is 35 versus lefties. They don't. Wait a minute. How long was this? That's the last. That's the last 14 days. I'm tripping. They 54 WRC plus versus lefties, and number 4 from striking out versus lefties versus righties. They are number 2 in striking out with a 97 WRC plus. Isolated power, they're number 3 though. Okay, well we'll see, cause I'm sure gonna bet it. I'll take my chances with that. Game day insights. Okay. Um, hmm. St. Louis, Milwaukee, Libertor, Chad Patrick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man. Um, Libertor, Chad Patrick. Um, hmm. Righties. Versus righties. The offensive ranking. Pitch arsenal. All right, let's look at mm, all right. Fastball, slider, sinker. That fastball, how much is he throwing that? 33% of the time. Reese Hoskins got an 87 fly ball on that month. Hard hit percentage is up, barrel was up, and exit velo. Two bombs. One versus fastball. Has he hit a bomb this week? This fastball. Look at this exit velo on this fastball. Uh, a fly out, a home run, 101, 107 bomb, home run, back to back days on that fastball. Uh, line out, strikeout, fly out, strikeout, fly out. Hitting that fastball pretty hard. He's hitting that fastball pretty hard. Uh, Remember his exit velo logs and stuff like that. But whatever pictures you got up there, but right here, you click that, you click this menu, the three dot menu there, and it'll pop up right there for you. 5 hits on 13 at bats for William Contreras. ISO's not there. He's been getting little hits or whatever the case may be. All right, with the other pitches was the fastball, slider, sinker. Cheerio barrel. His barrel is up. Hard hit is up. Versus these three pitches. Five extra base hits. Two of them bombs. Two bombs for Hoskins. Contreras. You look at these guys. You want them for hits and stuff like that. I can talk you off of it. Hoskins, Contreras. Take a look at the lefty. Hoskins, Cheerios definitely got. All three of them got power to get a bomb though for sure. I don't know if I'll be betting on it, but slider, fastball, sinker, cutter. Mm. So I know Christian Yelich is pretty much on the way. He can get into form or whatever the case may be. He's got a bomb off that fastball on the 22nd. Terang. And they've been hitting righties, bro. They have. Uh Last week or two. Let me see. 99 WRC plus. Mm, eh. Excuse me, man. Excuse me. 'Excuse me. Wow. Bryce Terrain. Get that fly ball up a little bit, but man, exit velo, barrel rate, not striking out that much. Christian Yelich ain't striking out that much. Sal Frelick don't strike out that much, for sure. Look at Bryce Terrain here. Bryce Terrain, fly out, single, fly out, walk, double, single, single, walk, single, single, sack fly, ground out, fly out, fly out, fly out, fly out, single, fielder's choice, strikeout, whatever the case may be. Start cooking right here, boy. Single, single, double. Should have had a bomb somewhere in there. Might come today. Who knows? Might. Night switch on it. Go up a little bit. Hard hit. Nighttime. Double, single, single, walk, single, single. He was cooking. He'd been cooking. Single, single, walk, single, single, double. Bryce Terrain been cooking. Cooking at night. Cooking at dinner. Whipping them. I was going to say some shit. Whipping them grams up, baby. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't mind them. Looking at the guys here, if the lineup came up like this, Terrain leading off, Churio, Yelich, I definitely like those three guys. Hoskins back here with some power, whatever the case may be. Frelick not start striking out. Contreras, no, he's been good for a hit or so here and there. You want to check some hit rates and stuff like that? Got you. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Reset that. We'll just look at some hits real quick. We'll go with Terrain. Terrain had been on a monster hit streak, man. You know what I'm saying. So it is what it is. Uh, he got a stoppage in play right there, but man, it was just a 5 game right here. Stop 3 games, stop 3. So uh, out of these last 20 games, he got a hit in 17 or 20. Long story short, so terrain there, right? So I don't mind terrain. Any one of those guys, even if you're just looking for a hit, couldn't talk you off of it. Sure. Um, yeah, hit all the way up to a home run for somebody like Churio, and all these guys got that ability, right? Terrain, Churio, Yelich. I couldn't talk you off none of these guys. Uh, I think we only got an over under 8 in this game, but things could, anything could happen. Let's see. Yeah, 8. Okay. Colorado. I think I'm gonna look at this Colorado game and maybe Seattle, right? And I got to get up out of here, right? And I'll be doing the rest of the work. The rest of my dirty work, I'll be doing it at work, dropping plays or whatever the case may be. But let's see, Cincinnati at Coors Field. The weather is not going to be the greatest there, but it is what it is. Let's see. I think it looks Cincinnati at Colorado. I think it looks fine. National Weather Service has some rain, so I'll give it at least a green yellow for now, just to make sure I give it just just to make sure I give it a little double check before lock. Um, Not expecting any issues there. Okay. Um, in the meantime, in between time, I will ask Jackson um to give me his top home run plays today. So let's get that. Let's get busy with that. Let that cook. Go back over here. Oh, you know what? I didn't even look at St. Louis. It's delayed. Brendan Donovan ain't even struck out versus this shit yet. So there you have that. Victor Scott somewhere behind that. He's only 6% strikeout. Gorman. Hard hitters up for Nolan Gorman. Walk percentages are up. Brendan Donovan 5 for 7 at night. None of these motherfuckers striking out. I know I'm gonna like Donovan. I don't bet on too many of these St. Louis bats though, but I know I'm gonna like Donovan. So I have to figure it out. He'll go on the list. Donovan. Donovan, even if it's a hit parlay or something like that, Donovan. That'll be my guy right there. Uh yeah. Let's close this one out. Let's go to Colorado Rockies. Um Cal Freeland, Andrew Abbott, right? Interesting here. Interesting. Um I'll do a quick glance over this one because I do got to get out of here. Tomorrow should be ready to go. Like finish off the whole slate or just bring y'all what I got tomorrow and not a big stream like this. Tomorrow I should be able to bring what I got. Last few days been hectic, but I try to do what I can do. I mean, it's all free at the end of the day. My time ain't free though. My time I have to figure it out, man. I got to figure it out. Carve out some time. Abbott, I mean, he only pitched what? 2 games? All right. Righties. Lefties. Let's look at righties. All them pitches, man. One, two, three, four, five. It's too many pitches, man. Cincinnati versus righties in general. No pitch mix. Oh no, wait a minute. Kyle Freeland is a left-hand pitcher. Left-hand pitcher. Man, McClain has strike the fuck out. Ain't seen no lefties like that. His finger was hurt. He ain't been gone that long. He ain't been gone that long, but he left that game though for a finger. Well, gotta remember this is course, so even despite the weather, look at the lefties. Sweeper, sinker, knuckle curve. Hmm. So he's gonna come in here and pitch good. Freeland strikeouts at 3.5 at minus 125. 15.5 at minus 125 for his pitching outs. He hit his pitch announced at home once versus Milwaukee, on the road at Philly and Tampa Bay. Nasty weather. Mm, 2 lefties on the mound. Fastball and curveball so far. McMahon and Moniak got a bomb off a left-hand fastball. Moniak, they see the like that, but Moniak 3 for 3. Of McMahon 3 for 6. What was it? The fastball and what else? Curveball. Nothing spectacular, right? Mm. Righties. Fastball, change up, curveball. Goodman. Goodman just hit a bomb the other day. Wonder do we see an under here in course? That's what it look like it's shaping up to be. Under here in course. That's what it look like it's shaping up to be, but I could be wrong. Beck hit them 3 bombs yesterday. Yeah, his numbers on steroids. Doyle ain't struck out. No, he has. He got a small fly ball. Fly ball ain't looking good. Small sample sizes though. Farmer, Beck, Tovar. Small sample sizes, man. And definitely want to take pitch into consideration because Abbott is pretty good for sure. I don't know. Feels like it's got an underfeel to it. This game's got an underfeel to it, straight up. I don't even think I liked any Cincinnati bats. Oh man, I'm gonna just leave it at that. I gotta get ready to go to work. I'll be looking at the rest of these games though. But usual suspects. Wait, Chicago Cubs. This one here will start. Let's see. We'll see when it starts. We'll see. I mean, you got to keep an eye out on it. right? Um, we will see what Jackson says here. So, Ben Rice, I love Ben Rice and Judge right now. Ben Rice plus 500, great odds there. Tyler Soderstrom, they like him for a bomb. Jackson likes him for a bomb. Matt Olson, they like him for a bomb. I can't wait till I get go look at the rest of these games. Cal Manzardo, they like him for a bomb. Salvi Perez, I couldn't talk you off Salvi Perez for a bomb here. And then honorable mentions: George Springer, Jason Dominguez, Hunter Goodman. Right. So I was just looking at Hunter Goodman. If I was taking any bet, probably would be Hunter Goodman there. Who knows? But from that game, but he's the only one that looked okay to me. Quite sure they would have said somebody else if somebody else looked good. That Colorado game's giving me an underfield, right? So let's see what we got. As far as I gotten here, the Cubs here: Bryson Stott, Carson Kelly, Pico Armstrong, Bush. Alec Bohm, Real Motu. A hit parlay I couldn't talk you off of that from this Cubs game. Yeah, for some of those guys, just whatever, man. Um, Baltimore, Detroit got big weather here in this spot here, but I know Torkelson looked good. Um, I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know why I wasn't putting these guys to the side, and I fucked around and forgot who I liked for Baltimore. It was Gunnar Henderson, right? It was Gunnar Henderson. That fastball, boy, his exit velo on that fastball looked great, right? It was Henderson, Torkelson, and it was one more person. I can't remember who. The usual suspects here: Alonzo, Soto, Lindor, making Alonzo my favorite. Um, Irvin is pitching his worst to lefties. Just giving guys like Alonzo, Soto, Nemo, lefties bumps here because he's pitching his worst versus lefties. Vient knows he's got about 5 bombs versus pitch mix, but Alonzo looked great, right? So wouldn't mind. I'll put him on my personal home run list for sure. Lindor could get a lead off bomb too. Um, Kodai Senga. Um, I'm a little bit leery of taking some of these Washington players. You can't deny what James been doing. James Wood is off the chain, right? Pause, but um, and then the rest. I'm at this point. I'm thinking the New York Mets are nothing for this spot. First 5 full game, but Senga can really get. He can really that fastball can really. He can really get. He can get off track on that fastball. But that ghost fork is dangerous, right? So we'll see what's gonna happen. But uh, Alonzo and Lindor, they're probably my favorite bats here. Um, Bo Bichette, um, Vladdy and Springer here. I'm thinking I don't know. I don't know who's my favorite bat here. Maybe Springer, maybe Bo, maybe Vladdy. Couldn't talk off a hit for neither one of these guys. Ben Rice, Judge, these guys home run candidates, right? If we get Grisham in there, gonna love him too, right? Bellinger, Jazz, those boys, they can hit a bomb in this spot. Austin Wells, average down. Some of his power numbers look like he's should be on the rise. Um, but if I had to take, it would be Judge and Ben Rice for sure. Um, didn't look at this Boston game. Houston and Cleveland. The power should be there for Perez. Um, Jeremy Pena, couldn't talk off a hit from him. He's been on like a 13, 14 hit game streak. Tuve, he's leading off, so he's going to get a lot of chances to get a hit. Bobby's just Bobby. And then, like I said, Salvador Perez, you can look at him for some power. Um, I'm looking at, I'm looking at, Ty France, he's not striking out. I think Julian looked good. Buxton striking out a ton versus pitch mix, but it is what it is. Anybody can do anything. My play from this game here is I'm taking Pablo's strikeouts 6.5, and I'm taking his pitching guys at 15.5. Hopefully I hit both of them, right? At least one of them, but both of them, right? I want to hit both of them. Um, Milwaukee here. We're looking at Brendan Donovan, if he's in the lineup, then couldn't talk you off a hit for him. Then Terrain, Churio, Yelich, Contreras, those guys look good. Possibly look at Hoskins for power. Seattle, St. Louis don't strike out much, what kind of makes them pesky. Can probably run up a score if people ain't, if Chad Patrick ain't on his shit. So those things can get him in trouble. Just them not striking out in general. But Bryce Terrain will probably be my favorite. Him, Churio, and Brian. If I had to take a bomb from one of these guys, it would probably be Churio, right? Keep an eye out on Yelich. He's trying to get hot. Cincinnati here, it got a feel, it's got an underfield game to it here. 9.5, it's got an underfield to it. I didn't like any of the bats, truth be told, but Goodman is the one that I wouldn't wouldn't mind when I'm looking at the righties, and McMahon and possibly Farmer, Doyle. I don't know, man, but I can see instances where under can pop off here. I didn't check the Cincinnati team total. Maybe a Cincinnati team total under if it's a 5.5. I don't know. It's probably a 4.5. It's probably a 4.5 juiced, some shit like that. I really want to see the Seattle lineup here. I really want to see look at this Atlanta game. I also definitely want to look at this Oakland A's game. And but I got to go. I'm sorry, right? But I'll be posting things. It is what it is. Tomorrow won't be that long because I'll bring you what I got and what I like and what I'm leaning on, and I'll be out of here, bro. I'm out of here. Peace. Oh, and the home runs for Jackson. If you guys take one more look again, they like Ben Rice, Tyler Soderstrom, Matt Olson, Cal Manzardo, Salvador Perez, and then honorable mention Springer, Jason Dominguez, and Hunter Goodman. Nice little lineup from Pine there. Jackson, use my code 50% off at D Bets 25. All caps D Bets 25. Peace out.